plate or in a mortar and enjoyed as a snack. Tahu gejrot is a popular culinary delight, commonly found in traditional markets and street vendors across West Java.
Welcome back again, for listeners. As I've mentioned to you earlier, we're going to have a dialogue about music and traditions. And right now, already joined me through Zoom, we have Maha Mitta, a lecturer of Music Study Program, Faculty of Languages and Arts from UNESA, Surabaya. Hello, Mbak Mitta. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for having me.
Yes, you are so very welcome. And there's also Manshur, an Angklung musician and also a content creator. How are you, Kang Manshur? I should mention Kang Manshur. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hi, and thank you very much for joining us today. And we're going to talk about music. So music is actually quite important. And I just want to ask you the first questions for both of you. What exactly music means to you? Who's going to answer that first? Mbak Mitta or Kang Manshur?
Maybe Mbak Mitta, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for the question. For me, music is the universal language. Yeah, it's the key. How can we express anything inside of the people, to tell to other people, to send the message, any kind of message, even though that somehow when we perform music, we don't need any lyrics, but by the melody, by the progression chord, we can keep sending the message to the people.
Okay, that's understandable. And yes, indeed, actually, that's how universal music means is for the people around. And what do you think about it, Kang Manshur?
Yeah, I have a same answer with Mbak Mitta. Music is the universal languages because music have no time and space because music is a language of our play. I'm a play Angklung. I'm a traditional musician and I can give the message from our music.
All right. So if we're talking about music and also tradition, Indonesia has so many traditions and also traditional music, whether it's a musical instrument and everything. And I'm going to Mbak Mitta first, right? So how exactly do you view this role of traditional music in preserving a society's cultural heritage?
Okay, in my opinion, the traditional music, it plays a fundamental role in maintaining and transmitting a society's cultural identity, values, and also history. It serves as an auditory archive of a community's way of life, reflecting its traditions, beliefs, and historical narratives as well. In many cultures, traditional music is deeply intertwined with rituals, ceremonies, and communal practices, making it a living heritage that connects the past with the present. Furthermore, traditional music for me fosters a sense of belonging and unity within a community, reinforcing cultural continuity. It also helps to strengthen national and ethnic identity, particularly in the face of globalization, for sure, where external influences often threaten indigenous traditions. By preserving traditional music, I believe societies can maintain their cultural expressions while passing them on to future generations.
Interesting. That's the key, future generation. Mbak Mitta, how can we, the Indonesian traditional musicians, can, introduce and popularize the traditional music to the young generation and the future generation, as you mentioned?
Okay, for the future generations, we can combine it with the technology, such as the first of all, we sure have to deeply explore and learn traditional music first, and then we can use technology for digitalization and archiving, and then we can create new arrangements, by blending traditional and modern elements as well. And then we can leverage digital media for promotion and the education needs. And then we can collaborate also with programmers, artists, and technical experts to preserve cultural values and authenticity.
Okay, authenticities and also going to the digital platform as well. So, Kang Manshur,
Yeah.
as a musician, Kang Manshur, you are playing Angklung. Angklung is a traditional Indonesian music from West Java. And how did you develop the new ideas in traditional music and combined it into modern kinds of music? So all the new generation or the future generation will be interested to learn how to play Angklung.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I like the answer of Mbak Mitta, very much knowledge. Thank you very much. And Angklung for me is to represent the ideas is Angklung have a unique sound, and I will combine with electronic dance music. You know, young generation is very like of EDM, electronic dance music, and we have a lot of instrument. We can collaboration with Korean pop, K-pop, and then metal, and then ska, reggae, and many more genres. I collaboration with electronic dance music, and my tagline is "Bring Angklung to the next level."
Interesting. Is it, Mbak Mitta, is it the collaboration between the traditional music and also the IDM as Kang Manshur do, how do you say, releasing the authenticity meanings to a traditional music?
When we do some collaboration between the traditional music with the technology, maybe there's a change in how it performs. Yeah, the change does not necessarily equate to loss the essential. I mean, it's not about the loss in the essential values, but if collaboration is undertaken with a deep understanding of traditional music philosophy, technology can actually serve as a tool to reinforce and spread its cultural significance to younger generation. Therefore, the key is not whether technology changed the essence of traditional music, but how it's utilized to enrich rather than merely modify this cultural heritage.
Okay, this is very interesting because actually collaboration is part of innovation that has been doing by the musician, just like Kang Manshur do. And how do you understand the concept of the innovation itself in traditional music, Kang Manshur?
Yeah, the innovation of Angklung, of course, in my opinion, Angklung has a diatonic scale. Diatonic scale is used of the people around the world. We know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. It can be play or song, all of the genre, all of the diatonic and pentatonic. We have da, mi, na, ti, la, da, and many more. And we have a lot of culture, close culture from jazz between Angklung, and I play with Angklung, and then we can make a best experience with traditional music between modern music.
It's interesting, right? That's what we call innovation, and your music is actually innovate so many meanings of a traditional music itself, not only Angklung. And Mbak Mitta, how do you view this role of innovation itself in the development of the traditional music?
The role itself, for me, in the development of music in today's technological era is greatly influenced by digitalization and artificial intelligence, as we know. And music production has become easier with software that allows anyone to create works without needing access to a professional studio. Music distribution as well has also expanded through streaming platforms such as TikTok, Spotify, or any other else, replacing physical formats and radio as the primary means of music consumption. On the other hand, social media also provides new opportunities for independent musicians to reach a global audience without relying on major labels. this kind of phenomenon, I think, of viral trends on platforms such like TikTok has also shaped new musical trends that change rapidly. Those while technology accelerates innovation and accessibility, musicians must adapt with new strategies to remain relevant without losing their artistic identity. That's what I think.
Okay, this is very interesting. And I'd also like to know where did Kang Manshur has the inspiration from while he is combining the Angklung traditional music into collaborating into IDM. But don't answer that first because I have a song. We have to take a break for a while. I will bring you not an Angklung music, of course. This is one of the legendary group that has been evolving and developing here in Indonesian music industry. We have Project Pop with Coconut. So let's check it out first.
Kenapa kamu cemberut aja? Coba sini, tengok-tengok saya. Kata orang saya mirip Raisa. Hai kamu yang cantik dan manis, sini ku hibur pakai bahasa Inggris. Are you smiling atau meringis? But I gotta say, I love you, man. Buah kelapa yang aku suka. Lagu gembira.
Voice of Indonesia.
Yes, well, listener, also the listeners around the world from RRI Digital and also RRI Net, we are back. And we are still here to talk about tradition and music with Mbak Mitta from Surabaya and also Kang Manshur as a musician from Bandung. And I've already asked Kang Manshur earlier about, I want to know exactly what kinds of concept, who influenced him to combine the Angklung musical instrument into collaborating with the IDM or maybe jazz music, as Kang Manshur also said. So Kang Manshur, where did you got the influence from?
I got the influence from our idol in Indonesia, of course, Mas Eka Gustiwana, which is he have a group, its name with Genius, who combine between electronic dance music with traditional music from around the Indonesian place. And then Alfie Rev, you know Alfie Rev. And then we have international EDM producer Marshmello. They use Angklung sound in their song. You can check the Marshmello. And then we have a lot of song. Blackpink, they are play Angklung with their song. You can check again. Yeah, Angklung is around the world right now, and because bring Angklung to the next level. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, that is awesome. And I just find out actually Blackpink and also Marshmello using Angklung musical instrument in their music. And Mbak Mitta, this is actually one of the innovation and also the usage of the technology itself, as you mentioned earlier, using AI and also technology to develop the traditional music. And how do we know that? What do you know exactly about this use of the technology in traditional music?
When we use the technology in traditional music, I guess it has significantly transformed the way traditional music is self-preserved, performed, and also distributed. For me, digital recording or archiving and online streaming platforms have made traditional music more accessible to a global audience, ensuring its longevity beyond geographical and generational limitations. So ethnomusicologists and cultural institutions increasingly use digital tools to document endangered musical tradition, preventing their disappearances. And additionally, technology has enabled new modes of collaboration and experimentation. Electronic instruments, digital audio processing, and AI-generated compositions for me have expanded the creative possibility within traditional music.
So, Mbak Mita, can we call what Kang Manshur do by combining the traditional music, Angklung traditional music, with IDM and also other kinds of modern music as a inspiration and one of the usage of the technology in traditional music as well?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so Kang Manshur, you're still online, right?
Yeah.
So Kang Manshur, and we know exactly. I just want to know, actually, this is the last but not least questions. What exactly do you want to say to all the young generations there, so they can also be an inspiration to introduce and also promote Indonesian traditional music to the world?
Yeah. First of all, I come to many countries, United States of America, Europe, Portugal, Denmark, Bosnia, Dubai, India. I play Angklung with all of the musicians around the world. They have many character, but Angklung has the power of Indonesia. We have the intangible heritage from UNESCO, of course, 16 November 2010. The intangible heritage originally from Indonesia. Angklung can be the diplomatic culture for the world. We can give a message from this Angklung, and Angklung can be a power of Manshur Angklung to bring around the world to young generation play Angklung and bring Angklung to the next level.
Wonderful. And of course, Mbak Mita, what do you think about can education, a proper education in preserving the traditional music, can also conserve the traditional music itself?
Yeah, for sure, education is a vital tool in safeguarding traditional music, I think. So by incorporating traditional music into school curriculum, music conservatories, or any university programs, young learners can develop an appreciation and understanding of their cultural heritage. For me, as educators, formal education provides structured learning, enabling students to acquire technical skills while studying the historical and cultural context of traditional music as well.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much. I still have a lot of questions in my mind for both of you, but I think the time is short. And thank you very much for being here, for being in Indonesia and Voice of Indonesia's talk. And of course to Ibu Mbak Mita, Maha Mita, the lecturer of the Music Study Program, Faculty of Languages and Arts, UNESA, Surabaya, and also Kang Manshur, Angklung musicians and also content creator. I'll see you again. And thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Yes, so hopefully you have a brighter day in the future.
Amen.
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 Thank you very much, Mamita, and also Kang Manshur. And of course, for listener and also the viewers of Voice of Indonesia and RRI.net, thank you very much for still being here. But still gonna be here to give you more infos and also great music to listen. And I'm going to give you a glance about the traditional music that combines with the modern kinds of music like Alfiref that has been mentioned by Kang Manshur earlier. So here is a song coming from Alfiref and also Noela Michaela, and with a funky Papua as well.